So we have three methods for solving a system of equations: graphing, substitution, and elimination. When we encounter a problem, which one should we use? Okay, now graphing is not usually our method. We will use graphing to solve systems of linear equations if we already have the graphs, and that's about it. You should be aware of graphing as a technique for solving systems of equations. You will use that technique in more complicated applications in the future. But when we're dealing with systems of linear equations, we use graphing if we already have the graphs in front of us. All right, substitution. When do we use substitution? We will definitely use substitution if one equation is in the form x equals something or other or y equals something or other. Substitution is not usually our go-to method for solving a system of linear equations, but like graphing, you should be aware of this method because you'll use it for more complicated systems of equations in the future. Elimination is our go-to method. If we don't know what to choose, we should choose elimination. Elimination works best if our equations are already in the standard form. That is, all the stuff with variables on the left side, all the stuff with no variables on the right side. Some texts have really rigid definitions of what it is to be in standard form. Something about these guys being integers. That's not what I mean. I just mean in the form a number times x plus a number times y equals a number. Since we have that kind of looser definition of standard form, it is easy to put an equation in this form. Only addition and subtraction are needed. And that's a big reason that we like elimination generally. We have to do a lot less keeping careful track of parentheses, keeping careful track of signs. Pretty much addition and subtraction are what we do. Sometimes we multiply both sides of an equation by the same number. But that's really it. Now, if you have not practiced the elimination method very much, substitution probably seems easier. Unless I tell you specifically which method you should use, you can use whichever method you prefer. However, you will serve yourself well by practicing the elimination method until you become comfortable with it. Because in the long run, this is our go-to method for solving systems of linear equations.